Um, so I finished posting all those videos of me when I was taking that travel adventure of mine in 2011, and it was interesting going through it all, reworking the videos, and just seeing how things were 10 years ago, how I was 10 years ago, what I've gone through since then. And I've had time to reflect on that trip, and did I enjoy it? Did I not enjoy it? Did I do this? Did I do that? Should I have done things differently? And after a lot of thinking about it, I really did not understand that I had the gift of time. I had time enough to take, months off from work, and I was able to afford it and just, run around doing things. And as you get older, of course, you realize that, and that doesn't come around very often. And so I wish I would have taken more time to do what I did. I wish I would have not just gone from one place and then to the next, and then to the next, and then to the next. I had the ability, and I didn't do it because I was tired, and especially by the end, I just wanted to go home. And I should have gone someplace and just hung out there for a while. Like Vegas, we hung out there for a while, and then I moved on to Reno, stayed there for a couple nights, and then I just moved on. And then everything after that was just basically I would go someplace, spend the night, drive somewhere else, spend the night, drive somewhere else, spend the night. But I did not take advantage of the luxury of time that I had. And I really, it bums me out a little bit. I should have taken more time. I really should have taken a couple months is what I should have done. I should have, especially after I left Reno, I should have just drove up to, Boise and into Oregon and all that. And I should have just gone somewhere and just hung out there for a while, stayed for a few days, look around, take a lot of video, read a book, do something. But I was just really exhausted, like I said, especially by the end. But part of that was my sleep apnea. At that point, I didn't realize I had sleep apnea, but I'm 100% sure I was suffering from sleep apnea by then, pretty intensely. So that's part of it. And I didn't know it. I hadn't dealt with it yet, so I was just exhausted. And even though I worked my way back home and just kind of kept going with my life, I was still exhausted, and that's a whole other story. But anyway, I wish I would have just gone to places, hung out for a couple days, get a hotel room for 2 or 3 days, and just relax and rest, look around. But yeah, by the halfway point, I realized that I just wanted to kind of get it going, get it over with, because I was just so tired, and it was the driving that was killing me. But again, if I would have just relaxed for a few days and not have driven every single day, it would have been better. But man, I wish I had that luxury again right now, which I don't. That was kind of a special time where I had the ability just to take all this time off. In the end, it took about 7 months off before I wound up moving and starting another job. So I had the time and the resources, but that luxury of time I don't have anymore, or at least not at this moment. Maybe later in life, we'll see. But it was a good adventure. I'm glad I did it. Just wish I would have done a few things differently, but it was really good to look around and just check things out in other parts of the country. I'm glad I did it. I really am. But that's really about it. So anybody who watched the videos, thank you. And we'll just keep chugging along and seeing what life throws at you and go from there. So everybody take care. Bye-bye.